Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls. The reason we're here this evening is to celebrate the victory of the schoolboys soccer club, or the many victories of the schoolboys soccer club. So, first of all, we want to do an under-10 presentation. Now, in the under-10s, it was a blitz that was held. That was our first. It was our first trophy that we played for. Now, in that competition, unfortunately, we were beaten by Nina Celtic, and the only reason we were beaten is they got 2 penalties. Other than that, they probably wouldn't have beaten us. So, what we want to do with that now, we'll have that presentation for all the runner-up trophies, and I call out the under-10s that are here, and we'll present them with the trophies first. Right, Toddy Sweeney, could I have you up here to present the under-10 trophies? Right, first can we have Brian Kelly. Edward Kelly. Tomas Hassett. Richard Ryan. Edward Everard. Timmy Purcell. Dennis Kelly. Mikey Borg. Kevin Davey. And last but not least, Kieran Burke. Right, thanks very much, Toddy. Our next competition was the under-11 Blitz. In that Blitz, we beat Nina Celtic by 1-0, and that winning goal was scored by Martin Costigan. And the captain of that team was Kevin Fogarty. Right, for the presentation, before I go any further, tonight Philip Ryan Insurance, Philip Ryan of the EBS Insurance was supposed to be here tonight, but unfortunately his son had a bit of an injury at a sporting event, so he could not be here tonight. So in his place, deputising for Philip Ryan is his son, Martin. Right. The trophies for that one is we don't have them here. The players have already got them trophies, so we don't have them trophies here tonight. Okay. Right. Next on our list was the Under 11 Cup. In the Under 11 Cup, we defeated Killavilla, and we won that game by 7 goals. Indeed, that was a game in which Eddie Kelly scored a total of 4 goals, and the captain of that team was Hugh Coughlin. Right, and now we'll have with the presentation of the medals for that. First of all, we'll have Hugh Coughlin. John Hassett. Martin Costigan. Jeremy Ryan. John Butler. William Delahunty. Michael Burke. Kevin Fogarty. Richard Ryan. Edward Kelly. Martin Purcell. Edward Everard. Dennis Maher. Stephen Revens. And last, Mark Russell. And our next competition was the under 12 league. In the league, we lost but 1 game, and that was to Templemore. And because of just the 1 game that we lost the league, of course. The captain of the league team was Jimmy Burke. Now, to present the trophies, could I have Hugh Coughlin, please? Richard Fogarty. John Sweeney. Hugh Coughlin. Kevin Fogarty. Richard Ryan. Martin Costigan. Damien Bergen. David Kennedy. Edward Kelly. John Hassett. Mark Kelly. Martin Purcell. John Butler. I'm afraid John is after getting sick, so John had to go home. William Delahunty. Is Patrick Leahy here? Right. Right. Thank you very much, Hugh. We'll have the two Johns up here, please. Right. After that defeat in the league, it gave us great pleasure once again to play against Templemore in the Under-12 Cup. In that game was played in Thurles, and on this occasion, Temple 2 won 2-0. Here tonight from Thurles is John Butler. John is here on my left. John writes soccer news for the Tipperary Star. So John is going to present the trophies tonight to the winners of the Under-12 Cup. Now, could I call on John Hassett, the team captain, or sorry, John Sweeney, the team captain. John Hassett. Martin Costigan. Jimmy Burke. Damien Berger. David Kennedy. Richard Fogarty. Mark Kelly. Kevin Fogarty. Richard Ryan. Hugh Coughlin. Edward Kelly. Dennis Maher. William Delahunty. Again, John Butler was on that team, but John has gone home. We have the other John here, he says he'll take it himself. And Jeremy Ryan. Thanks again, John. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that about sums up what the schoolboys won in the North Tipperary District League. Also, we were in the sneakers competition, a national sneakers competition, which is run through the schools, and which went very well for us. Right, in this competition, after winning the area final, we went on to win the county final, 7 goals to 1. After that, we went to North Munster and defeated Clare and also 2 Limerick teams. And we scored 14 goals on that day and only conceded 1. Yesterday then, we went to the Munster finals down in Tramore. And in the Munster final, we had to play 3 more games. In the first game, we defeated Kerry. Then we defeated South Kilkenny team, and then we defeated the Cork team. We scored 10 goals and conceded 1 yesterday. So I think that's a great tribute to the team and the way they were playing all year. With regard to that competition, I would like to thank Father Barr and the principal, Matthew Ryan, for helping out in running this competition. Because this competition is run through the schools, and it's getting to be a very popular competition throughout Ireland. And as this was our first year in the competition, we didn't know what to expect. But at this point in time, we're now in the All-Ireland final, which will be held on the 20th of June in St. Patrick's College in Dublin. So we hope that we will go up there on the day and acquit ourselves fairly well. At this stage, even if we don't win, we have achieved an awful lot to date. Unfortunately, yesterday, when we travelled to Tramore, the principal, Matthew Ryan, could not come with us. So I would like Matthew Ryan now to come up and present the medals which they won for the provincial final to the boys. getting confused. There's so many teams and so many events going on. First of all, we have here, we're just picking them at random. It's not the way the team was picked random like that, but first, Richard Ryan. John Sweeney. Mark Kelly. John Hassett. Hugh Coughlin. Jimmy Burke. Kevin Fogarty. And Richard Fogarty. Right, thanks very much, man. Just before he goes, I just asked Matty to say a few words.
Thanks, Richie. It's a wonderful achievement, what we have achieved in this so far. And all the credit for this goes to Richie Fogarty here. He has done everything. Every pupil in the school and the team should be very grateful for what he has done for them. And we're hoping now that we're in the All-Ireland final, we're hoping to work in our school tour to Dublin on that day. And we hope to be there to see him crowned All-Ireland champions.
Thank you very much, Matty. We have one trophy left here. This trophy is for community games. We'd like now to say that we are now the county champions of the community games. For the last 2 years, we've been trying very hard to become the champions. Unfortunately, we were beaten in the semi-final on both occasions. But this year, we have achieved our goal, and that was to win the title. Now, we travel now to the Mardyke on the 7th of July for the finals. And at this stage, I would appeal to all the parents and our supporters to support us on that day. The captain of this team was Martin Costigan. Right, and we get our chairman Thomas Sweeney to present him with the trophy. Martin, round. The players have already got their medals for that competition. Now, last thing on our agenda here tonight is we have two special awards to give out tonight. These awards have been won by two players. First, for the two players for playing in all competitions, under 10s, both 11s, and the 12s community games. And to present these trophies tonight, I'll call on John Murphy of the North Tipperary District League to present the trophies. The two players are very special players for that purpose. Now, one of the players not alone has he competed in all of the competitions, but also has represented his parish in the skills competition that's sponsored by Snickers in Dublin. And that player was Richard Ryan. And the second player was Edward Kelly. Normally, on an occasion like this, we would have a Player of the Year and Goal Scorer of the Year. Unfortunately, this year, the competition was so high, and everybody played so well and we decided that we wouldn't have a player of the year because every team that went out as a team, and everyone played as good as each other, and that's why we are here tonight to present all winning trophies. But he turned up anyway. Patrick Leahy, collect these trophies. Patrick was on our 2 under-12 teams, which was runner-up in the league, and also the winner's trophy. Well done, Patrick. Right, before I wind up, I would like to call on John Butler just to say a few words.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thanks for the opportunity to come out here and to present these awards to you. Schoolboy soccer is very important in that it promotes the game at the basic level, and it's important that from that level that we develop the game. So I would like to see junior clubs facilitating schoolboy soccer in the sense that these are going to be the players of the future that are going to make all the difference to the game of soccer in Tipperary. The amazing thing about Tampatui here is, years ago, that one of the most successful junior clubs in the county. Now, they're one of the most successful schoolboy clubs. Thanks to Richard Fogarty and his committee. I would again like to thank you all for offering me this opportunity to come here on this occasion. Thank you.
I may just on behalf of the parents and the schoolboys say a big thanks to Richie and his good wife Bridgie. Bridgie behind the scenes turned the lads out day after day, sometimes 3 days in a row, in the kit, the maroon socks, togs, jersey, the whole lot, always immaculately turned out. And it was commented upon several times by opposition and by the mothers and fathers. How does she keep doing the jersey so well? And with that, on that occasion, we want to present Bridgie and Richie with a little token of our appreciation. The four captains.
I'd just like to reply to this. This is not the reason why I'm here tonight, but nevertheless I appreciate this token. It's very important to me now to have received this token. Just caught me by surprise. The reason I'm here, and my wife, is to look after kids and get them out the street and get them out playing sports. Because I think no matter what sport that the young lads are playing in, be it hurling, football, soccer, whatever, I've no qualms about them playing in any sport, provided that they are playing a sport. So for that reason alone, I try and do my bit for the community by keeping the lads occupied whenever I can. But once again, thank you very much. You didn't have to do this. Right. Just a few thank yous I'd like to make. First of all, I would like to thank the players, because the players is what makes it. What makes it. The players turn up for matches and they play, hail, rain or snow, they turn up. And these players, these bunch of players that I have turning up, they're very disciplined and they're very much behaved. And it's actually a pleasure to take them anywhere. So thanks very much, guys. I would like to thank the parents who send the boys out. They send them out properly. They look after them. And I suppose when they go home injured and that, they still have to look after them. So I would like to just thank all the parents and just keep up the good work. It's very important, the next bunch of people are very important. They are the supporters. When we started off a couple of years ago, we had very little support. But the support for this club and our teams that leave the parish in community games and what have you, the support has grown and grown. And it was very evident yesterday and on other days when we travelled far away from home that we have a lot of support. It means a lot to the boys that are playing. It means a lot because there's somebody shouting at them the whole time, urging them on, willing them to win. And that can be a lot of the difference sometimes on the pitch, the support. So thank you very much to all the supporters that travel to the games at their own expense. Next, I would like to thank our committee, our chairman, Toddy Sweeney, and the rest of our selectors, Hugh Coughlin, and anybody else that turns up to help us out. It's these people who make this club. So the stronger the committee, the stronger the club. As I say, we are a small club, but we're building on that. We start off with a few people, but in a couple of years' time, we expect to have a lot of people running this club. So thank you very much to my fellow committee members. Once again, I've already said it, but I'd like to thank the people, the school and Father Maher for allowing the sneakers competition to take place. In this competition, as I say, it is growing in the country, and more schools are taking part. Eventually, most of the big schools around here will be taking part in this competition. But this year is the first year it went ahead in Tipperary, and we are the leaders in that field. So thanks very much to Father Maher and Matty Ryan. Next, I would like to thank the sponsors. The sponsors who supplied all what we are about to receive, I should say, after this. We're going to have a little party. And I'd like to thank Eamon Burke and his good wife for providing refreshments for us. Tom Guilfoyle, Gleason's of Lee. A special thank you to Philip Ryan, the EBS, who before Christmas sponsored our kit bags that our boys walk out so proudly with on every occasion. I would like to thank Martin Gavin for providing us with the video tonight and who attend our matches. And later on, John Feely is going to provide some music for the boys, so thanks very much, John. And we have a photographer here tonight too, and he's going to take a few photographs shortly, and that's Paddy Doyle. So I think I've spent enough time up here. I'm not very good at this, but I said I'd give it a go anyway. So once again, thanks for bearing with me up to now. And I would like to see as much support as possible on the rest of our competitions from the parish for the rest of the year. Thank you very much. Now, we're going to serve some teas for the sandwiches for the adults in the small hall, and we'll set up, we'll tidy up the few chairs we have here, and we'll set up a little party for the remaining kids in the hall. Okay? Right. Lads, hold on a second now. I want all the players to remain here for a few minutes. Right, take me your phones, come back again.
Right, you ready? Smile this time, lads. Right, one more. Go down the rest. Right. Take your hands over your mouth. Right. You up and on. This way.
How many do you take?
I usually take about 3.
Yeah.
Like,
Right, the under 12 team.
you're looking at flash. So that was just 2 years. You just go one thing.
No, I only got that one.
All right. All right.
Captain, get him to the middle. Richard. Richard, put the captain into the middle.
Come on and smile.
Right, and we have the community games team together.
You're right again, lads. Now for a proper one. Lads, keep your mouth closed. Smile, lads, smile.
Now, the stickers, the boys on the stickers too. Oh, there we go. Where's Ricky? Ricky!
After this. You'll probably be doubling up now, won't you?
What?
You'll probably be doubling up now.
No, Richard is confirmation next year. Katrina's first communion the following year, and Liam's first communion the following year.
Yeah, another bit. Another bit. That's it now. That's better now. Perfect. Sit down on your heels. Sit on your heels. Sit on your heels. No, down.
Putting the stick to you. Put it in that way. Yeah.
Lads,
Where are you going?
Next to my
Here, honey. Here. Right back. Yep. I just want to record this going up, you know. How's it?